Pisces collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon in Capricorn, December 2022, to full moon in Cancer, January 2023. I am your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. They're my initials. I'm a Pisces moon, and I'm a professional witch, a professional intuitive. I'm a president. I'm the president of Drawing the Circle Productions Incorporated since 1998. I am the author of Words of Grace, From a Professional Witch, available on Kindle. You can click the link and preview it for free in the description box below, and that delights me, but a couple of things really delight me right at this moment. And near the top of that list is that I'm a creator on Patreon, patreon.com/drawingthecircle. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I usually don't do readings from the couch, but this is where I live stream every morning. All of my subscribers get to chat with me in an unlisted YouTube live stream, like talking about the day's magical weather, astrological weather, magical applications, spiritual implications, ending with a little prayer, a little blessing, a little something to send us on our way. And it is my absolute favorite way to kick off my work day for surezies. All of my subscribers get that, as well as they get all the extended readings, the part 2s, part 1s on YouTube, by all means. Vimeo on demand, as much as you like. There's that link in the description boxes. There's no extendeds for this series, but all of my subscribers get that stuff and some exclusive content along the way, like one I just did right before this, and the Pisces are laughing probably right now. And what else? Oh yeah. A lot of good stuff coming this new year on Patreon. So if you want the deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mal, really, the first tier, first subscriber is Seeker, $3 USD, United States dollars a month, gets you some pretty good stuff. And God's Goddesses, the 8th tier, gets everything, and there's a lot there, so go check it out. There's a lot to choose from, so come Patreon on Patreon. I promise you, it's a good time. We got a lot of Pisces over there too, because I'm the Angelo Lyons, Angelo Lyons, lionfish, go figure. You can just call me Mal. Okay, so why am I doing this on the couch? This is the day after winter solstice, Yule, the 22nd yesterday. I wouldn't say I have magical hangover, but I woke up this morning, I was like, okay, back to tarot land. So I talked with my guides, and they're like, okay, let's get creative with it. It's dark moon in Sagittarius, literally the day before this new moon in Capricorn, so the sun is waxing, the moon is dark, so that, you know, creativity, Sagittarius moon on the womp side of things. So they're like, all right, get snuggly, you're doing it on the couch. I was like, oh, and I totally got into it. So there's a Pisces moon for you. Had to make it feel better for me. So let's get down to biz. If you are new to the channel, 5-card draw is just one card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. As I mentioned, a new to full. But also these 5 cards represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, to help you align, fine-tune, clarify your spell work, your intentional work, plant a seed at the new, help it grow to full over a 2-week period, in this case a Friday to a Friday, which speaks of Venus energy. Capricorn, let's look at it. Capricorn, new moon in Capricorn, Friday, December 23rd, 5:17 a.m. Eastern. I am in New York, so we're waking up in that tomorrow. So I'm gonna do my new moon. Oh, I got a coffee spell ready for my patrons on Patreon. Everybody else will get that a week later. I do it every day. And also Chiron goes direct tomorrow. On whenever you're watching this, Friday the 23rd, Chiron, the wounded healer, going direct in the sign of Aries, which you just have a feeling could trigger either a lot of innocence of the child, right? Aries, first sign of the ego, or just could be a lot of intense healing going on for all the signs, not just Aries. And then in that 2-week period, Mercury will be going retrograde in Capricorn, new moon in Capricorn, this would be a key one, right? On the 29th of December, we'll go direct January 18th, 2023, obviously, But before that, we get to the full moon in Cancer on a Friday, January 6th, 6:08 p.m. So Cardinal Earth, Capricorn, plant that seed. Venus Day, vendredi, mes amis, right? The day of Venus, relationships, love. I mean, it's long-term Capricorn, highest potential kind of love. Lovely. And to then, when the moon rides out her peak, then you heart's desire seek to cast for that Cancerian, that cardinal water love, that creative, emotional stuff. Just seems very lovely, but with the retrograde in between, you can see, well, in between, the retrograde happening, but then ending after the full moon, you could say, get some clarity, some clues, some tips, some hints. Might be helpful, and it is a general read. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs. Look at the other titles. If you see repeating words that click for you, check them out. And cross-watchers, if you apply this information, you'll have probably more insight into the heart's desires and how they can best go about perhaps manifesting them into physical form. All of us have heart's desires. They're written into our soul contracts. That's why you can't get rid of them. You can deny them as long as you want. They'll drive you nuts. They really will. Because it's what we came in to do. It's more of a soul thing, and the ego doesn't always like that. So if you cross-watchers, by the way, apply this manifestational whoosy-what's-this law of attraction, however you want to do it, you'll be manifesting something or other. One would think for the better, and helping the Pisces collective, and of course the ones you're cross-watching for, manifest their heart's desire, just making this world a better place. You with me? So both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I'm going to do the best that I can from the comfort of one of the most comfortable couches on the planet, I'm pretty sure, and possibly some feline intervention will come along. The boys do like to snuggle with me on the couch. Then I'm going to do the best that I can as a Pisces moon to help us manifest our heart's desires. I don't need that anymore. Last reading of the series, you know, sometimes the snow comes down in June, sometimes the sun goes around the moon, but just when you thought your chance had passed, let's hope they went and saved the best for last. Please take a nice deep breath. From explanation to divination, we shift in the still point. Still point. Well, that feels interesting. Here we go. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire, I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers. Watching this video, drawn to this reading, please, what is the perfect fragment, right? Spell fragment, a little rhyming couplet, something or other, for their element of fire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their heart's desired, or what might be required for them to manifest their heart's desire. This new to full December, January. Confidence, you know that's in the title. Your spell fragment by earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. Alright, not perfect meter. I am a Virgo. I was born on full moon. So let's see. By earth and air, water and fire. That's 9. That's clunky. Let my confidence take light, burn higher. It's a 9-10. I prefer an 8-8, but like I said, I'm a Virgo. So, is your heart's desire confidence, maybe, in a situation? Build it over a 2-week period. That sounds good. But it might also be that your heart's desire doth require the confidence, my love. So, kind of digging that. And I mean, I'm wicked confident. It puts people off, but I am Mars conjunct Leo rising. So, meow. Sorry. Not sorry. I love doing this from the couch. It would be funny if this is where... No, I couldn't. I can't have a normal life with a studio in the living room. It's too much tech to move. So let's ground this with the element of earth using the crystal oracle, Tony Carmine Salerno. I say this every time. If you have the stone indicated, the gem, the crystal, the mineral, whatever. And you want to use it as an amulet or a touchstone. Amulet pushes away, talisman draws toward from New York. But it could be a touchstone, a memory stone, a gratitude rock, a reminder to help you put this in play a little bit. It's better than doing one gigantor spell and then sitting back and waiting when you can just like plant a seed and help it grow, right? So the element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire, and if you don't have the stone indicated, clear quartz does everything, and you know, you're a Pisces. I'm sure you have something magical, mystical, maybe a piece of jewelry to help you pull this off with confidence. Please take a nice deep breath. This is where I do a lot of my prayer, right on this couch. Still point. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north powers of earth, hence the crystal oracle. What is the crystal oracle? For the element of earth, the fuel, to feed the fire and manifest the heart's desire for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross Watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, that it feels like their element of fire needs is required here, unless really overall confidence is something they really just wish I was more confident all over, and that makes sense too. So what is the crystal oracle message for the Pisces and the cross watchers this new to full? Carnelian, second chakra stone for me. I don't know about you. Very creative, very lovely. I love me some carnelian. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Literally, you get some love in your tummy with the carnelian. Oh my goodness gracious, was that just the Archies that channeled through me? Regardless, I'm going to read you what's in the bookie book here from Mr. Salerno. Healing, creativity, energy, calmness, grounding, and stability. Now, just in terms of confidence, a calm confidence is it, right? Staying grounded, feeling confidence in your creativity, which is also element of fire, and stability. This wonderful crystal offers you protection and healing. It will help dissolve the sadness you have recently experienced, as well as calm your thoughts and ease anxiety. But keep in mind, most Pisceans are wicked vibrationally, emotionally empathic, and if they think it's their own sadness, taking it personally, Don Miguel Ruiz for agreements, then, you know, we hold on to it a lot longer. It took me decades to get, and I'm a Sigma empath. Who knew? I wish I'd known that earlier. Look it up. You might be one too. It's interesting. So, you know, if you've been feeling that sadness, come on, it's the holidays. A lot of people feel sad this time of year, not to mention dark part of the year, right? Whatever. Carnelian will also help you to express your emotions and stimulate your creativity. You're encouraged to take up a creative pursuit or hobby at this time. Start to express yourself in whatever way you choose without judgment. I dance every morning before I get on camera. Well, first of all, it's a workout. I am a dancer. As well as some other stuff going on there, but nobody's watching. Literally, I dance like nobody's watching, and I allow whatever emotions are in me to move through me, because I got the music in me. I got the music in me. I got the music in me. Working with color will be especially helpful at the moment, for color can also help to stabilize and heal your emotions, absolutely. Over the coming days, you will begin to feel a renewed sense of peace, joy, and wonderment for life. Give thanks for the wondrous blessings you are receiving. I'm into it. I'm going to keep this. Ooh, now I can put you over there. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of carnelian. If you don't have carnelian, like I said, clear quartz does everything. Citrine, you could probably swap in and out of there. But you know, little navel jewelry, go for it. Have at it. Duh, my guides are like, look at the color scheme. We're dealing with orange here. So there is that vibe in the reading as well. I like it. Could be confidence in terms of your creativity. But it did say a hobby, which means you don't necessarily have to monetize it. But if you are an artist, like I'm a mystical artist, right? My creativity, literally, I turned the living room into a studio in like a half hour. Virgo power, but the Pisces moon doing the magic, feeling it, getting it right. My creative part of it. I'm very confident about that. To let that light burn higher is a pretty cool idea. I like this. All right, let's keep going. Element of air, the healing with the angels, oracle, air, thought, the mind, and fire needs air, but air does not need fire. 2 ways to interpret these, and I cannot, I don't want to use the word stress, emphasize enough that whatever the word whatever the word is on the card, think about it, contemplate it, look it up, but really Google the original meaning. Sometimes, I mean, I do it every day now. It's sort of like a magical spiritual practice. If a word comes, humility, I looked up, comes from the word humus, not like the chickpea, but earth, right? So it's somebody who's down to earth. I was like, like I said, I'm a Virgo, and the grace of humility is my saving grace. It's in my book, Words of Grace, whatever. So that's one. The other is these are healing angels, and they only come when you call them, and you don't have to draw on the floor anymore with like chalk and languages you don't know, like glyphs and symbols and whatever. You don't go lock them into a triangle in your living room. These are healing angels. They're here to help, and they know exactly what to do, and they actually do exist. So, but they're kind of nice. They text first. You call them, they come, because they know. Please take a nice deep breath. I don't know if I could be more comfortable right now. Maybe a massage. Still point. As I call upon the angels and archangels of water, the sign of Pisces, powers of the West, beloved Gabrielites, the angels of healing water and emotion, please, one card in clarity for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. The element of air, sure, what to think about, pray about, but the healing angels, who waits for them in the wings with their wings ready to swoop in at the slightest invitation. The element of air, to stoke that fire, the confidence that is required for them to manifest their heart's desire that has something to do with their creativity. And the healing, I knew it as soon as I said massage. The creativity, the energy, the calmness, the grounding and stability with the healing angels of body care. I did say a massage would be nice. I knew it. I don't know why. Yeah, well, comes mysticism. Boo, spooky. What would the healing angels of body care do? Now, even looking up the word body, I don't even know the origins of the word body. Is that Latin? I don't know. What's the root, right? Look into that. I will. And care, where does that word originate for? I don't know. I will be Googling those later, right? And seeing if there's that little detail in there that makes this more personal for myself. But then contemplate, think on this. What would the healing angels of body care do? Well, they would heal you by taking care of your body. It's a little on the nose. But angels don't always work like that, and there's an awful lot of them. How many can get them to dance on a pin? Thank you, Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. Seeing him gavotte was just everything. No, so, healing you through body care, sure. Healing how you care for your body, all sorts of different ways, bringing you the information, and maybe even the body workers, the healers, right, the LMTs. I'm your friend, I'll give you a back rub, yeah. I want an LMT. I want a sea salt scrub down. I want some body care, and I think I'm going to get that in January. So I'm into it. So yeah, why not? Call upon them every day. Hey, every time you walk in the bathroom, you could be calling upon them. That's got to help. Let's move on. Finally, not our last card down, but our elemental water. Whispers of Love Oracle. Angela Hartfield also does that. Whispers of Lord Ganesh. But this is for the voices of the higher selves of all involved. Now, if this is a solo journey for us, maybe not everybody, then it's just your higher self collective. But if there are other people involved, because this is the element of water and the whispers of love, it is about choosing love. It is about opening the heart. The energy in motion that we experience as emotion, the sacred truth of the heart chakra, the emotional center, is love is divine power. So the higher selves kind of know the best way to get us there, or at least give us a clue, tip, and hint. Please take a nice deep breath. Because otherwise the spell has no juice to it, you know? It's not the same. Please take a nice deep breath. That feels good. Still point. Why, thank you. Yes, I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the whisper of love? Piece of information, inspiration, insight needed by the higher self collective for the Pisces collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, the element of water, to juice up that element of fire with confidence, for confidence, with that Carnelian vibe, and the healing angels of body care, if and when they call, their element of water. The love that is divine power. What is the clue, tip, and hint for this new to full? We got the F word. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. And I'll tell you one thing that can absolutely, I wouldn't say pop the tire of my confidence, but certainly a regret from the past, career mistakes that I made along the way, and then looking back and going, well, my expectation on that was huge. Usually what happens is I show up 110%, and the other people I collaborate with, companies, whatever, NSM, right? That's just how I roll. This is not just my career, it is my vocation. So nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Absolutely true. But also with that body care, look at the time of year we're in. There's a lot going on. Disappointments are easy, depending upon the expectations we have set forth. So that Carnelian, to really get that calmness and that groundedness, and because, I look back now at those very same career decisions, and in a lot of them I go, dodged bullet, right? Like, so glad that did. Let alone men in my life, right? Just on a career level. So there is a confidence that comes from that we can't really screw up the divine plan, but we can delay what can't be prevented. So the development of confidence certainly doesn't come without struggle. What's the point? It's not much of a journey without demons, dragons, villains, and vampires, right? Interesting read, but I love that we get body care out of the deal. All right, you know me, I'll like every 10 minutes, healing angels. Just right there, a little to the left, yeah. My dorsal fin needs a little readjusting. My lumbar dorsal. Let's get the last card down. I think I'm having way more fun in this reading than you are, but, hey, self-employed, work from home, live alone except with 3 male black cats. See how you do if you incarnate as me in the next round, whatever. Please take a nice deep breath. Because apparently meta-incarnation is a thing. Every life is like a ride in an amusement park. Who you want to ride next? Just breathe. Still point. Yeah, that feels nice. Alright, so I call upon the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly, because confidence could be about anything, right? But the words, by earth and air, water and fire, meaning by form, by thought, by emotion and desire, let my confidence take light and burn brighter. That is definitely a waxing vibe there. But with that Carnelian energy, and again, it's so general, healing, right? So confidence and healing, creativity, energy, calmness, grounding, and stability might be required for that confidence, etc., and vice versa. So calling upon the healing angels of body care, there is a physical component here, and that could be nutritionally, exercise, more sleep, more water, less of this, more of that. We don't know, but certainly have we learned things along the way that we know better now? sure, and there is nothing to regret when we learn from the past. So, you know, with that healing energy going here, forgiveness, there really is no healing without forgiveness. Higher selves of all involved. So, Ascended Masters, what's the perfect healing mantra? The element of spirit. Link this together, unify and charge it bit by bit, day by day, for the Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers. This new to full December, January into 2023. Sharing shame. We've gotten this before. Sharing shame. When I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. That's how you do alchemy. Now, I would consider that more, perhaps, of a waning moon. One of the 8 card draws shadow reads. It's very much a shadow read card. There are others that are more intense. But in order to wax confidence, you need some confidentiality. I didn't plan that, right? So a good friend, talk to the divine, talk to the healing angels. Guilt is I've done wrong, shame is I am wrong, or there's something wrong with me. It is, that's how it works. I mean, that's wicked generalization. And maybe you are doing this for someone else, but obviously, what's the antidote to shame? Well, the antidote to shame is knowing the truth that you're an immortal soul that has incarnated on this planet for a very, very long time. You've played villain, you've played hero, you've played damsel, you've played knight, all of them, archetypes. So this is a very, very powerful thing, sharing shame. And we're going to read it from the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck, because he's really good at what he does. And I know some of my friends are like, all right, we know Matt Kahn. I'm like, well, Madeline and Chaka too. But he's done a lot, and I haven't met him, and I doubt he knows I exist. It's all good. Sharing shame. Ready? Breathe. When I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. I think it's more fun when you say it in a fun way. When shame is shared, cycles of victimhood are permitted to heal as you find the courage to speak your truth. With creativity, with confidence, perhaps. Since abuse and neglect can only be perpetuated in silence, it is your willingness to step forward and share your life's story that helps you transform each wound and inspire others to be set free. This feels like a conversation. This might be a bit more intimate, right? This might not be a YouTube video that you do. Maybe it is. Once your shame is shared, you're able to honor yourself with the heightened encouragement, worthiness, and validation that you deserve to receive. In other words, it's not about getting it from other people. It's about healing and giving that to ourselves by being authentic and honest, but of course with safe boundaries, right? Of course when it feels safe, in a confidential situation, a rite of confession, if you like. This mantra is ideal for revisiting past traumas while shit's going retrograde, so, you know, maybe, it could be. Expressing your inner child, which is that, well, there's the wounded child, which is like the dark fog around the divine child, right? So, all of that needs more love, not less. And finding self-acceptance, which is part of confidence. Godfidence. Thank you, Trixie and Katya. You know, but if you can't give it to yourself, right? Oh my God, because if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anybody else? Can I get an amen? Thank you, Saint RuPaul of the Drag Race. You know, words to live by. And if they ain't paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind. So let's do the blessimation. I end them all like this. It is essentially, I cast essentially a spell here, but rather general. And then at the end of that, I will release this wonderful reading and the rest of the Piscean Collective and Cross Watchers, usually by letting the dolphin of Goofy, no, I'm crossing genres there, aren't I? The Goofy Dolphin free, because it's fun to do. And honestly, sharing shame, this might even be holding space for somebody, so that, you know, you're not thinking about what you're going to say, you're just there in the present moment, maybe empathing a lot, but getting just holding space. It's okay, what I'm feeling is them. That would certainly build confidence and an empathic skill as well. And a carry piece of, and again, second chakra, really kind of visually. Actually, we've got 3 kind of orange-based cards here. So I'm going to go with that and say that might mean something more specific to someone watching this. enough explanation. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. And here we go. I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine, perhaps my own included, for the Piscean collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading. May we be blessed with all that we need to manifest our heart's desire, bring into earth the element of fire by sharing shame, because when we share our deepest pain, we give ourselves permission to be, which of course would give way to forgiveness. The rite of confession itself, throat chakra, there is a surrender and an alchemy in that, in and of itself, and to call in the healing angels of body care to help us physiologically, physically, bring us the stuff we need to do that, the people, the places, the things, the time, the rest, maybe the massage would be nice. A foot rub for a Pisces, though some Pisces don't even like people coming near their feet. I'm digging into mine, I'm good. Flattest feet on planet Earth with that lovely Carnelian vibe, and because it's a general reading, that we may get the healing, creativity, energy, calmness, grounding, and stability we need to fuel the fire ground and manifest our heart's desire, which is either sought with or is in and of itself of confidence. Breathe. By earth and air, water, and fire, let our confidence take flight and burn ever higher for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So motivate. Ow. And so it is. That was good. That was good. And look, again, your sharing shame does not need to be done on social media. I wouldn't recommend it. Besides, we're Pisces. Take a friend, go swim down into the little castle in the bottom of the aquarium, have a little chat. Probably going to be mutual. But this is wonderful. I liked it. Did you like it? Then hit the thumbs up. My fishies. Hit it with a fin. From fins up. Do you want more of me here? I am the fun one. I have cool hair. I know what I'm talking about. And the divine leaves the right cards in my hand. I think that's enough. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscription button. And I highly recommend hitting the notification bell, because I do these when I'm ready. This one almost didn't get done today. But, you know, just when I thought the chance had passed, they went, save the best for last. I love you. If you want the deeper dive, you want to come surf, you want to come spy, call Patreon on Patreon. That was a Go-Go's reference, by the way. I am the missing Go-Go. It's okay. They're gone. I love them. But come Patreon on Patreon. Seriously, $3 USD as a seeker gets you the dailies, some exclusive content, and of course all of the extended readings, past, present, and future. God, Goddess, top tier gets everything. There's so much on there, and the spectrum in between. Seeker, human, hero, angel, witch, immortal, mystic, God, Goddess, my 8 tiers. Come check it out. I'm not kidding. Best career move I ever made, and allows me to do this on my couch. Wham! I love you, my Pisces. I really, really do. If you want to book a reading, clients come first. Just drop me a note. But if you want a little bit more before that, there's a link in the description box called Booking a Reading with Mal. Can you just imagine how that happened? Right, explains everything you ever wanted to know about booking a reading with Mal, but perhaps we're afraid to ask, and that's okay. It's okay, right? When we share our deepest pain, we give ourselves permission to be. But don't be scared. I'm the fun one, and I'm a Pisces moon, and I love reading Pisces people. So much easier. Otherwise, hang in there. Just keep swimming, heal, hail, hail, farewell. It's hard to say. And blessed be.